Welcome back to all of you guys. This is English Foundation channel, and today we are going to discuss about formal letter. How to write a formal letter according to the pattern of CBSE. Today we are going to discuss about the format of the formal letter. It means how to write a formal letter to the editor. Clear? So that things we are going to discuss today. And format of this formal letter. First thing, you have to write sender's address. Sender's address, you will have to check in the questions and find out the address. Then you have to mention the same address. Clear the things? And after mentioning the sender's address, you have to mention or you have to write second date. Date, how to write a date? And I have already told you before this in my last class that just like this you have to write date. This is wrong pattern. So you will have to write just like this pattern. Clear? Then after writing a date, you have to write receiver's address. After mentioning the date, you have to write receiver's address. Receiver's address, actually receiver's address means who is receiving your letter. So receiver's address from where you will get to see in the question receiver's letters. Clear? Suppose that receiver is editor. Clear? Because I am writing a letter to the editor, it means the editor is a receiver, my letter. Clear? Fourth thing, after mentioning receiver's letter, then you have to mention the subject. Subject, it means what is the reason to write a letter to the editor. Actually, what reason to write a letter to the editor? Clear? That things you will have to mention in one line in subject. Clear? Then after writing subject, you will have to mention salutation. Salutation, it means just like respectable words, that is called salutation. Just like respected ma'am, respected sir, just like this. After leaving one line, you have to mention salutation. Clear? Then number 6. After writing salutation, you have to write body of letter. Body of letter, it means you will have to mention or write the introduction, problem, suggestion or request. All the things you will have to mention. Clear? In the part of body of the letter. Clear the things? After this, after mentioning introduction, problem, suggestion, request, you have to mention just complimentary closing. Complimentary closing, it means how will you end with letter. लेटर को आप कैसे end करोगे? So respectable things के साथ में आपको ये complimentary closing करना पड़ेगा, just like thanking you. Okay. Then number 8. Number 8, you will have to mention your name. If the name is already given in the question, then you will have to just copy the same name in the. After this, number 9, you will have to write designation. Then you can complete your formal letter to the editor. Clear the things? Suppose that I am reminding you once again, listen, this is the format of the letter. Okay, formal letter, it means I am writing a letter to the editor. Whatever the problems, I don't know, but suppose that I am writing a letter to the editor right now. So sender's address, I will have to write first things. Okay, then I have to leave one line, then I have to mention date just like this, not just like this. Clear? If you mention or write just like this date, then you will not get any marks from the CBSE, because it is not the correct way to write a letter to the editor. Clear? Then you have to write receiver's address. Who is receiving your letter? So the editor is receiving your letter. That's why you have to mention the editor of, it may be the editor of Times of India, it may be the editor of magazines, any magazines. Clear the things? After this, you will have to mention your subject. What regarding are you writing a letter? Clear? Suppose that I am writing a letter to regarding electricity problem. Clear? So that's why I have to mention the electricity. Clear? In the subject. Pollution. Whatever the problems, you can mention the subject. Then salutation. What the salutation? Salutation is that. What the salutation? Salutation is that it is a respectable words. It means respected, respected sir, respected ma'am, just like this. You have to answer. After leaving one line. Clear? Then body of letter. In the body of letter, you have to mention 3 to 4 sentences. I have already told you in my last class. And first thing, you will have to mention the introduction. What is your problem? Actual problem you have to mention in introduction in the body of letter. Then your problem. What is your problem and how will you impact to write a letter? Clear the things. That's why you have to mention your problem also and your suggestion. What will you suggest? That things you will have to also mention. Then what can you request to the editor? That things you have to mention. Then complimentary closing. It is called complimentary closing. Complimentary closing, it means thanking you, just like this. Clear? Then you have to mention your name. If the name is already given in the question, then you have to copy the same name in your formal letter. Clear? If designation is also given in the question, then you have to copy the same designation in your letter, formal letter to the editor. So these are called your formal letter, the format of the formal letter, how to write a formal letter. Now you will be able to know all the things that I am explaining right now. Clear?